librarme. Quiero correr a donde ti, quiero sacarme y correr a donde ti. Hoy este precioso guaguancó, oye mi llanto, no hay razón por qué repetir mis errores. Ayúdame, ayúdame, librarme de este encanto. Quiero librarme, ay, quiero correr a donde ti. Ayúdame, perdóname. Ay, no puedo negarlo, siento lo que siento. Yo quiero librarme, ay, 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 ayúdame.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. I'm Josue from La Época, and I'm with my brother from another mother.
Nice to see you, my friend.
Captain Salsa, always good.
And La Época.
Thank you so much for joining us. We're very excited that you are here with us. We're going to give a little bit of time for everyone to join. But while you are waiting, of course, share our event, please, on Facebook. Let everyone know. Today we're going to be talking about the secrets of Salsa On2. It's a very controversial subject. Today we're going to be very positive and diplomatic, but we're also going to be very straightforward and give you the secrets. So let us know what city you are from. Let us have that great energy from you. Yes, please put in the comment section what city you are from, what country you're from, whether you're watching from Tokyo or Bucharest, Budapest or New York or Los Angeles, wherever it is, please let us know. We're going to give time for people to join, so share our event on Facebook and please join us. We're so excited that you're going to be here with us. You excited, my friend?
Yeah, I'm always.
All right, it's very good, very good. So, as we prepare to get into today, we're going to try to keep this very short. We're going to try to keep this about 30 minutes. And of course, at the end, at any time, please put in the comment section your questions. Let us know your questions. What questions do you have? We're going to try our best to get to your questions before the end. Again, please let us know what city you're joining from. It's so exciting to be able to share some of these secrets of salsa with you. We're here in Gdynia. We're at Energy Club here in Gdynia, and this is in association with La Época and with Captain Salsa. So we're so excited.
Okay, let's start, my friend.
Yes, absolutely. Let's start.
People are interested.
Yes.
What we give them.
What we're going to share with them.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, what are some of the secrets of salsa? It's interesting. We've been teaching for a long time. I've been teaching for 18 years. You've been teaching for, what, 28 years, right? 27, 28 years. It's a long time. And one of the most common questions that we get are, one of the most common questions that we get is, what is the difference between On1, On2? Now, we covered that last week, and it was very exciting. And another question that we get is, what really are the On2 dancers stepping on? Because I get it all the time, and I know my friend here gets it all the time. We get sent videos of all these dancers dancing around the world, and they say, could you please look at the timing? Why does it look like they're stepping on 8 instead of the 1, but they're saying the 1? And that's just a commercialization. It's just a system to make it easy for us to be able to teach and for students to be able to learn. So, you ready, my friend?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, let's try this.
Today we will use the songs from our Master Your Timing.
Master Your Timing,
album.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Master Your Timing. If go to laepocafilm.com or to captainsalsa.eu, get this Master Your Timing product. It is an amazing product. It's very popular right now because we give our voices and help the instructors all over the world. And we give all of the timing, 16 different interpretations of one song. And it's absolutely amazing. We get so many compliments from this. So,
yeah.
Headphones. Make sure you're using headphones because it's very important to have the right sound. And if you don't have headphones, of course, use great speakers with the bass. And it helps a lot. So again, let us know what city you're joining from. And here we're going to get started. All right? So, when you're dancing Salsa On2, if you're the lead and you're dancing Salsa On2, obviously you're going to take your first step back, which is very different from dancing on one, where you take your first step forward on one if you are the lead. Right? So
it's only for the leader when you touch the partner. If you dance solo, just I highly recommend as a teacher dance forward and with natural timing, with natural flow of music.
Excellent point. Excellent point. So if we're dancing forward for all of the leads, if we're dancing forward, it's just because we're dancing solo. So the timing is still exactly the same. We're just reversing the footsteps as we're dancing solo. So please keep that in mind. Right? So here we're going to get started. So Salsa On2. Those of you who dance Salsa On2 and those of you who do not, where is your first step, or where's the first step that you see? It's always that first step back on one. Or is it really on one? And that's one of the secrets that we want to talk about today. So can we play some music, my friend?
Yeah. Without our numbers or with the numbers?
Just straight music, please. That would be great.
Okay.
So we're going to dance very mechanically right now, just to give straight 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1. Am I stepping on one? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1. Am I on the one?
I have surprise for you.
Please.
I have a woman.
Oh,
today.
wow, we have a lady today. Oh, okay, great.
This is Gosia. Gosia will help us.
2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1. This is mechanical, right? This is not with feeling. This is not with emociones. This is just mechanical. So you can see the steps.
Now I will
6,
use
7, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Now, could you give some emotions in this and give some sabor? 2, 3, 6, 7, 1. Watch his left foot, which is left foot. What beat is he stepping on? Is he stepping on the 1? 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8.
And I will ask Gosia
1, 2,
which
3.
style do you want? You don't want this?
2,
Maybe
3,
this?
5, 6, 7,
It's better.
2,
Why?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And this?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Is better. And we try recognize this and give you answer. Why? Maybe stay.
Great job.
What's happened? When I will use numbers, yeah? 1, 2, 3.
Please,
exactly numbers. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Words without music. But if we will put the music, it will be problem.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Why?
Why? So it's basically the energy is very different. When you're dancing without music, you have a system where you're just thinking numbers, right? It's all it is just numbers, it's arithmetic. So when you're dancing with it, there's no energy confusing you, there's nothing going on. But as soon as you put that music on, dancers, what do they have? They have emotions, they have passion, and you have to dance in an aesthetically pleasing way that expresses those emotions, and of course, that involves timing as well.
I will use it, but with positive way. Look, she know nothing. What will happen? I will give her 1, and now I will give her kukum, means 8 and 4 and means what is this?
It's the conga, the tumbao. Yeah, it's one of the tumbaos.
Look at her face. This is simply. This is energy. Look at me. 1, 3, 5, 7. Now, kukum 1. Kukum 5. This is simply why. Why she started smile and...
Well, it's completely different. When you're thinking numbers, you're thinking so seriously. You're thinking about hitting those numbers, but when you hear the sound, the music, oh, it's just emotions. You're not thinking about a system. You're not thinking about arithmetic. You're thinking about enjoying your dance and feeling.
Yes, exactly. Without music, you can express and start express yourself with this. Kukum 1, 2, 3, kukum 5, 6, 7, kukum 1.
And look
2,
at the smile.
3, kukum 5. When I will start dancing with the numbers 6, 7, I'm very serious, and I missed positive. Now, how explain?
No, you missed the energy. You missed
energy. 6, 7. Now, kukum 1, 2, 3, kukum 5, 6, 7. I still dance numbers, but this kukum is my preparation. Kukum 1, 2, 3. Kukum 5, 6, 7. Kukum 1, 2, 3. Kukum 5, 6, 7. And this is On2, really On2.
Yes.
You think so that it is system 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 like words, but it is not.
Excellent, and that's the point. Excellent point you just brought up. What he's just said is so important.
Right now,
thank you so much for now. Thank you so much.
But I will ask for...
You did fantastic. Excellent point that he just brought up. If you watched his feet and what he just said, the kung kung, right? When we have the congas, okay, kung kung is not with the clave, it's not with the bongo. Maybe you can hear some of those sounds and other instruments, but when you talk about the congas, kung, pa, kung, kung, that kung kung is on 4, 4.5, 8, 8.5. So when you're stepping 1, 2, 3, kung kung 5, 6, 7, kung kung. And that's what he just did. Kung kung. Of course, you're not going to dance kung kung. But if you have a smooth transition in your footwork when you're stepping back, kung kung. Where does that kung kung happen? That happens on the 8 and the 8.5. It does not happen on the 1, which means dancers are counting 1, but they're stepping 8 and 8.5. Now, we did this 2 years ago. There was a lot of drama, a lot of telenovela on Facebook from instructors who should know this and who already, perhaps they know it, and for some reason, which of course I will not say, they wanted to bring this up and share it in another interpretation. And if any dancers are offended because we're saying that the real steps, after about 15 seconds of watching them dancing, they're really stepping on the 8 and the 8.5. They're not stepping on the 1, even though they're counting on the 1. We're not saying this to damage your teaching. We're teaching for a long time. We're teaching from 7:30 in the morning. We're not finishing sometimes until 9:30 or 10:30 at night. We have no problem with students. We have no problem breaking the system of teaching. This is nothing to be afraid of. It's information. And once you share this information, it gives dancers freedom to dance. We see our students all the time. They like, wow, this is amazing to hear the kung kung, step on the 8 and the 8.5, but we're just saying the 1. It gives so much freedom.
Yes, I thought check. Wrong. Okay, works.
You good? Okay.
Yeah. Some. I will test it. Okay, now we will give you the clear conga rhythm with the clave.
Yes.
And I will dance for you, and you will understand much more how it works. Look. Kukum. Kukum. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Now, try counting 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and look at my feet. Now, I just cut the kukum, but your system in your mind counting 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7.
6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. I am counting 1, but he's stepping on 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, kung kung, kin, kung kung, ka, kung kung, ka, kin, kung kung, pa, ki, kung kung, pa, kin, kung kung. So it's important, so important to say that. Again, to make it very clear, this main secret that we have about Salsa On2 that many dancers are asking about, why are they saying one, but they're not stepping on one? Or if they are stepping on one, they're only stepping on one for the first 15 seconds of a song, and then for the rest of the song, their feet automatically go to the 4 and the 8. Why is that? It's because they're dancing to the kung kung, but they're saying the one to commercialize it. Go ahead.
Like right now.
Yes.
I will start and I will say 1, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1. Now he's on the 1. 5, 6, 7, 1.
Now
2,
I am on
3,
1. 5, 6, 7.
1.
Do you
2, 3,
want dance
5,
like that?
6,
Because this is real.
1, 2, 3,
5, 6, 7.
1.
Now
2, 3,
I will catch the kukum.
6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, and 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5.
If you see, I won't always smile because of the kukum. Kukum 1, 2, 3, kukum 5, 6, 7. Without this knowledge about the rhythm, you will stay with the flat.
That's correct.
Flat dance and flat face.
Yeah, expression, yes.
1, 2, 3, attack. Kukum, 6, 7, kukum, 2, 3, kukum.
Excellent points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then, because Gosia is my student, but then when I will use clave, will be much, much more. And this is the expression. I just is for fun.
Of course,
look,
just have fun.
Look at her expression. This is really 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Now I will do expression with the clave. 2, 3, and 5, and 8. 2, 3, and 5, and 8. 5 is down. 3 is down. 2, 4, 8 is up. And then when I know this, tu ti a da ri a. If you do you think that this is still on 2 or not?
Ka, ka, ka. Is it still on 2? Well, it depends on the feeling. It depends on the emotion, right?
One more time.
Yeah.
You think so that this is on 2? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Or this kukum 1, 2, 3. Kukum 5, 6, 7. Or this, if I will use extra something, and I, 2, 3, I. How you think? This is still on 2? For you, which this is still on 2. But where is the difference? Just say a bit to me. I will repeat. Okay, thank you. But
okay.
for her, where is the difference? Only with the energy.
Energy. It's just the energy is different. Thank you so much. You did
Thank
great.
you.
It's okay. It's okay. The energy is completely different. It's just an interpretation. And that brings up another point. Thank you, my friend. You just brought up another point, which is one of the secrets of Salsa On2. It is the energy. A lot of instructors, and it's great that they say, oh, the difference between on 1 and on 2 is the energy, and that's absolutely fantastic. But what he's talking about is an interpretation. And this is so important to note. Of course, you can dance Salsa On2 any way you want. You can dance it any expression that you want. You can even dance it on the moon, and it's fine for you. And there's no one right way. We want to make that very clear. This is not a do it our way or you're wrong. We're just opening the door for a lot of dancers who need this information, who are looking for this information. We get emails all the time, every single day. We get emails from dancers all over the world, some of them locally, some of them from all over the world, who are asking the same question. So we felt it was time to do a webinar again and express this information. So those are the two of the secrets that we have in Salsa On2. Number one, they're saying one, but they're counting on 8. Number two, it's an interpretation. So even though the timing is still the same, how you express that energy makes a complete difference. Excellent point that you just brought up.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Must
know information.
Must know. Yes,
Absolutely.
exactly.
Absolutely.
Because now the instructors think that salsa is boring because it's only 1, 2, 3. Now instructors once disappeared from salsa world because of simple rhythm.
I'm glad. It's a diplomatic way of saying it. Thank you.
But you must know that you can dance, you can hug. If you know the rhythm, if you teach the rhythm, if you will learn the rhythm, you can hug, you can be close to woman and partner. You can use the slow tempo.
Absolutely.
Because of the rhythm.
Absolutely.
Because if you think that is, if you dance with one, and if you will dance to the slow tempo, it's so difficult to wait for the one.
Absolutely.
But with the rhythm, you will use kukum.
Absolutely.
Yeah?
A great point. Gosha, can I borrow you for a moment, please?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I won't ask you to speak. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Wszystko dobrze. Great. So how many of you have seen this? You go social dancing, you go to a festival, relax, everything is okay. We go to a festival, you go to a social dance and you see this. We're at a party and she's standing on the side. Could you stand over here for 1 minute? And you go to a party and you're standing on the side. How many of you, I see this in DC, I still see this in other places outside of New York, because you really never do this in New York. I see this all the time in Europe. You go like this. The lead goes up to the follow and they say this. You always hold up the hand, 1, 2, are you dancing salsa on 1, salsa on 2? If you are a lead, it doesn't matter what you dance. If you're clear in your movements, she will follow. How is it possible that we can go to, I'm in Europe, how is it possible that I am in Europe and I dance with Europeans who have never heard of salsa? But if I'm, of course, they have to take some training and they don't know of power on 2, for example. But if I dance power on 2, which is normally what I dance, they're perfectly fine. They can follow. Why? Because I'm clear. If I start like this, 1, 2, automatically what happens? The energy gets cut and she's thinking in her mind, oh, I got to think numbers. So my suggestion for leads, whatever it is that you dance, focus on the energy instead. Watch. It could be like this. Would you like to dance? Ah. Cool. You see, she's looking at my feet to find out where I'm going to step. Now what? She has no idea what I'm going to do. Would you like to dance? Great. Ah. You see what she's doing? She's taking a back step because I am taking a back step. Good point, my friend.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Excellent.
And what's happened if your partner will dance only on 1? This is point. If I hear that, but this is extra knowledge, and it's great to know this. Every instructor, every dancer, you must know the secrets for system clave, 3-2 clave or 2-3 clave. If I hear the 3-2 clave where bass is on 1, I definitely want, like as the leader, 1 because of the clave. Pa, pi, tum, a, I, a. And if she will be dancer on 2, it is easy. But if I will hear the system 2-3 clave, I will definitely want dance on 2. Depends what then with the energy, of course, not only flat, because you know that on 2 can be with the energy. Absolutely. I want to dance like that. Kukum, ta, kukum, kukum, oh, like that. Kukum, 2, 3, kukum, 2, 3. And do you think so? That is not on 2? It's still on 2, but with the another energy. Direction.
Yeah.
But many dancers say this is power on 2. But
Thank you.
But this is originally when leader going forward.
Yes.
I am leader. Keep the I am in time with the energy, with the contratiempo. How explain?
Yes. Yeah,
2, 3, and a clave, and I have power. And she will, right now, she will answer my energy. She will ask. 2, 3, I, dari, down, dari, I will still dancing 2 and 6, but it's different energy.
Absolutely.
How you think? This is still on 2 or not?
It's a great question. What do you think? Is it on 2? Is it salsa on 2 or is it power on 2? What do you think? Is it still on 2?
One more time. You think so that this is on 2? Salsa on 2. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. You think so that it's still salsa on 2? This is just for me the system. Kukum, cha, kukum, and kukum, cha, kukum, ta, kukum, 6, 7, 2, 3. It's the same with the energy, but I will switch the direction because I won't feel different. I won't feel much more. And difference, what is this difference? Only with the energy.
Absolutely.
Only with the energy.
The energy and the direction, absolutely.
Yeah? Now, which style do you want? And our judge is the woman. Look, I will dance. Oh, I will use the music,
yes,
and then you will
that's
finish.
My next. I was just going to say that. So we're going to take this to another level. Now we're going to introduce music to this. And we're going to give you another level here. It's exciting to be able to share this with you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I will.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. 2, who dances like this? 6, 7, 8, and 1. Who dances like this? 6, 7, 8, and 1. That is specifically dancing on the first beat of salsa on 2.
Now I will use the kukum. It's a bit better because I'm smooth.
3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7,
Now, third style. Now I will use in this opposite direction the system clave. 2, 3, kum, and kukum, cha, kukum, and kukum, cha, ti, ra, ra, 2, 3, kukum, 2, 3. Her smile. Now 4. 2, 3, and 5, and 8. 2, 3, dari, 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 chati, kukum, and kukum, dari, dari, kukum, dari, kiki, and now. What's happened? Which style? First, why? Was clearly on 2. Not. Second, where I use kukum, 2, 3, kukum without the clave. Better. Then I used the clave system. 2, 3, kukum, 5, and much better. And 4 was palladium. Palladium. Still on 2, 2, 6, but my energy was forward. Was better, the best or not? Dari, why? Energy, because my was first is turi, now, dari, better energy between us. And now, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Now, probably you understand more about the On2
system.
system.
Absolutely. Thank you, my friend. You explained it very, very clearly. You demonstrated it very clearly. It's so important to take note of that. Those are the main secrets of Salsa On2. Again, I'll make it very clear for you. We're saying 1, but we're stepping cum cum, which is 8, 8.5. That's number 1. The number 2 is the energy. The energy that you give, regardless of the direction, is going to change any style of dance that you do. And number 3, it is the direction. Of course, the direction of Salsa On2, like we explained in the beginning, if you're dancing the system of Salsa On2, the lead will take the first step back on the 1. However, what he was just saying is, okay, well, after the first 20 seconds, when dancers are normally dancing 4 and 8, what happens if you dance contraclave? Because that's really what Salsa On2 is. It's contraclave. A lot of dancers are going to say, what? How is it possibly contraclave? Because I'm syncopating my step with the 2. Well, what does syncopate mean? What is the definition of syncopate? Right? If you look it up in the dictionary, you'll understand what the definition of syncopate means. It does not mean that you have to take a clear step on a clear beat always at the same time. What it does mean is a different direction, a different energy, is that you are connecting your steps, a movement, with a beat. That's the syncopation. So whether that is the forward or the reverse is a system. But what he was saying is, okay, if you're dancing Salsa On2 and you're skipping all of that 1 in the system and you're stepping on the 8 and the 4, like all of these instructors that we have seen, I'm not saying every dancer in the world, but most of these instructors, that's what they're doing. So if they're dancing on 8 and 4 anyway, why not switch the direction? Why not step forward on that beat, on that 2, instead of back on the 2? And there you have what? Power On2. That's what he was just explaining before. Power On2, or Puerto Rican style, it's the same title. I'm sorry, it's the same dance, different name, different title. Thank you for sharing that. It's an excellent point.
Why we highly recommend learn rhythms.
Yes.
Because this is energy. I started dance only for women. Yeah. Only for women. Women probably for men too.
They inspired you.
Because they want meet
of course, it's
each other's, dance each other's. And I don't want stuck with the figures and numbers. I want feel more. I want dance more. I want hack more with the feeling. Why? The rhythm is so important for us. And when you understand the rhythms, you will understand how you can play with women, with the partners.
Absolutely. It's such a great point that you just brought up. That's our connection. I don't know if most people who know us know that has always been our connection. When I first met my friend, he was dancing a completely different style. He was inspired by different kind of music, and now it was always killing me in my heart, like, oh my gosh, why are you dancing to that timing, to that way? Because it doesn't match the music.
This is true.
I had no problem with the timing. I just had a problem with the timing to that particular music that he was listening to, because it wasn't clear like this, and he knows it. We have this energy all the time. So when I met him, I became into the system. I came into the system. It's my culture. So this was normal for me. I'm a natural dancer. I've always danced with this
He's bailadores, I'm ballerinas.
Because it always meant something to me. But when we met, he was always, okay, my friend, you are bailador, but in order to teach, you need to become more of a bailarin. And I was always telling him, oh, my friend, you're bailarin, but where's your feeling? Where's your sabor? You got to come onto my. So we kind of met in the middle. Yeah. So this was so important to be able to say, if you are a figures dancer and you're so clear with your steps, awesome. But if you don't have sabor, then you're missing an element. And what we want to do is give that open door for you.
What is sabor?
Sabor. Well, in Spanish, in English, it means flavor. Flavor. Could you? I live in Poland, right? Anybody who's Polish or have been to Poland, you know, when they cook, you know, you get the babcias, the grandmothers, you know, they cook delicious food. Oh my gosh! Or if you meet the right lady or the right gentleman who's a chef or whatever else, and you go to a restaurant, they cook deliciously. Why? Because they have sabor. They have their seasonings, their garlic, the mayanatic, the basilia, whatever it is that they're putting into the food, it's delicious. But could you imagine, could you imagine eating a pierogi or eating something from Poland like kurcza pieczone or whatever it is, and there's no seasoning on it? It would taste pretty bland. It would taste pretty nasty. Even in the mashed potatoes that they make, to put garlic and all that, I'm like, wow, this is delicious. That's what sabor is. So that's dancing with flavor.
I will give example. I will give you the numbers.
Yeah.
Just sing your song.
All right, fine.
Sample. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. What will happen when I will add just simply kukum 2, 3 without the clave? Kukum 1, 2, 3, kukum 5, 6, 7, kukum 1, 2, 3, kukum 5, 6, 7, kukum 1, 2, 3, kukum 5, 6, 7. It's a bit better, you see? Maybe a bit closer, because you will see the difference in his face. Now, when I will add the clave, means how explain?
Just give it, my friend.
Yeah. 5 and 8, 2, 3 and 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 5 and 8. Can you use the words? The song.
Sing. Lyrics?
Sings.
Let's try.
5 and 8, 2, 3 and 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 5 and 8. Can you use the 8, 2, 3 and?
Okay.
5 and 8. 2, 3 and 5 and 8, 2, 3 and 5 and 8, 2, 3 and 5 and 8, 2, 3. Yes, you see?
Yeah. It's on the 8. That's what he's trying to explain.
What will happen now was more rich. He started to play. Why?
Yes.
Yeah?
The reason is for 2 reasons. Number 1, when he switches, there's no 1. He wasn't counting the 1, so I wasn't expressing a 1. There's space on the 1. That's the first difference. I always start on the 2.5. This is so important to say. When you're dancing and it's not a 3-2 clave, which means there's no energy on the 1, you skip it, but your first energy comes on the 2 and the 2.5. And the last point that he's making, which is the second one, which is the ending of the clave, it's the 8. We accentuate the 8, and that comes from son, pa, ki, kukun, ka, kan, kukun,
2, 3 and 5 and and then when I know this system, I can use On2 and I can open the door for the 3rd level. 1, 2, 3 and 8. Dari 2, 3 kukum and kukum. Dari ka. This is sabor.
Absolutely.
Dari kukum. Now I will switch the 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. Now you can understand that if you will use the 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, this is the, how explain, first level of your salsa journey.
Yes, of course.
We can say that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
It's like childhood. It's like normal, basic, you're growing up, you're not into puberty yet, but you're starting out, right?
Yes. Why? Many times on YouTube, you watch if you watch the video with the best dancer, you will see completely different energy. Wow, his musicality is great. And this same instructor in the Congress, they will dance and teach 1, 2, 3. Because 95% of
95? Come on.
19.
Be straight.
Almost 98. No, not everybody.
No, of course not everybody.
95% of the best dancer on the world, they naturally dance with the clave. They naturally dance
on the 8.
On the 8. Many times they know nothing about this.
Okay, let's just be straight.
Okay.
I'll just be straight. Of all of the On2 dancers, instructors who I know less than a handful, which means only less than 5, who really do dance on that 1 and the 5 all the time. And I'm being very, very conservative when I say that number, being very fair. So that means that all of the other instructors who I know from New York, from Europe, anywhere you are, whether they're from New York and living in Europe, it doesn't matter. What are they dancing? I'm not saying everybody. I'm saying I know very, very few Salsa On2 instructors who clearly keep the 1 and the 5 during the whole song. And if you ask me to mention a name, I can't even think of any. I'm just being very fair. Most of the instructors who I have seen personally, because I know we know so many of them, we've seen them at the congresses, we've seen them at the festivals, at the parties. We're not saying it's bad. We're just saying it's different. Most of them dance starting on the 8, and that's what we're saying. When you dance on the 8, that's the difference that he's just saying. Why is it when you go to a festival and a party, you see the same instructors? Let's go to, for example, you're at a congress, you're at a festival. You just took a lesson with a Salsa On2 instructor. And during the lesson, what does he do? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. He's counting 1 and 5, and he's clearly stepping on 1 and 5. But bam, the music comes on, and what happens? There's no 1 and 5. It's 8 and 4. That's the main secret. That's what he was just talking about. So that's being straight, my friend.
And always on 8 and 4 is the bass.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, because it's a 2-3 clave. Kosha, can I borrow you for one more moment, please? Can
Music?
we dance? Please. Can we dance with no counting? We're going to use Master Your Timing in a moment, but this one just, we're at a party. How you feel? You good? Yes. You all right? Doing well? Okay, great.
Regular song or from the Master Your Timing?
No, a regular song without the Master Your Timing, just for now. So a suggestion that I have for you is when you're dancing, because it's the 8 and the 4, use your knees a little bit. This gives that sabor, right? You don't want to, in my opinion, if you're just dancing the whole way and you keep your straight figure like this, it's different. Now watch. 2, 3. That's how I always start. Key, 2, 3. A. All right? I can step like this. E, 2, 3. If I'm stepping back. E, ba, ka, ki, E. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3. E. Ki, ba, ka, ki, boom, ba, ka, ki, boom, ki, ka, ki. Am I stepping on the 4 and the 8? Or the 1 and the 5. Ki, ba, ka, ki, ba, ki,
kukum, and kukum, 2, 3, kukum, and kukum, 2, 3, kukum, 5, and kukum, 1, 2, 3, kukum,
5, 6,
and
7,
kukum, 2, 3, kukum, and kukum,
ka. So
now,
thank you so much.
I will take her.
Yes.
And I will show next level.
The teenage level, yes?
Dari kuku a I a. Dari kuku a I a. Dari kuku a I a. 2, 3 kuku a.
Circular motion comes from song.
2, 3 kuku a I a. Dari 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 kuku a I a. Not 5, nice. Just 8.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Not
that
1.
Energy that he's
8.
giving is on that 8.
No. Gosia, she's not beginner dancer.
No.
She's
training.
She's training. Yeah, she's training. But what's happened, like when I know the rhythm, I can play with her, and she will. Now she say, I kill you because you use too much. But on the party, I dari kuku a dari. She will be excited. Dari kuku, like 2, 3, and 5, and 8. 2, 3 kuku a dari kuku.
Notice his energy. He's focusing on the 5 and a half, 8. It's that 2, 3 clave, and he's putting the energy on the 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yes, this is just energy. I still was use the 2 and 6. I can dance with the opposite. Tutti kukung a I a, tutti kukung a I a, 2 3 kukung a I a. But for me, is for my opinion, is better use with women 2 forward for the leader.
Mambo, my friend, mambo.
Yeah. Thank you.
So we're about 45 minutes in now, so we went a little bit over time. We're so excited that you were able to be a part of this. And again, master your timing. This is a great product. Go to laepocafilm.com or to captainsalsa.eu and master your timing. It's such an amazing product. We had so much fun creating it. It took a long time.
Maybe with show them the music. Look.
This is our voice. If you're teaching and you're listening to this, for your students and your students are hearing this, please. You can teach to this. You don't have to count. We're doing the counting for you. Now you can talk to your students when they're listening to this.
And my voice.
This is his interpretation. Each interpretation has his interpretation as well as mine.
Classic mambo.
Absolutely. Classic mambo.
6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4.
And could you imagine teaching to this?
2, 3, and 5, and 8.
You can practice to this solo, or you can teach to this to your students, and you don't have to focus on the counting. We're doing it for you. It makes it so much easier
with the
to train and to dance.
6, 7, kung kung, 2, 3, kung kung, 6, 7,
kung kung. This one is excellent.
6, 7,
kung kung. This is called the kung kung. When you get the MP3 collection, find the kung kung, and this is excellent to be able to train your steps too.
Yeah, and if you have more questions, just you can hit us on La Epoca and Captain Salsa and take a consultation, private consultation online. Clear sound, clear full HD video, and we can teach from our side, from musician and dancer, from dancer, and we will be excited share with you with our knowledge.
Absolutely. We manage our schedule the right way. I teach a lot online, but we also teach here in person. So wherever it is in the world that you are, we can do it online or we can do it in person. We're so excited to be a part of this with you. Thank you so much for being a part of this, my friend. And five. Oh, let's do the New York style. You remember?
Yeah,
we got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Woo! Bardzo dobrze. Dziękuję bardzo. Muchísimas gracias por estar aquí con nosotros. Es un gusto para nosotros compartir con ustedes esta información acerca de salsa en dos, salsa On2. Soy Josué, el productor principal de La Época. I'm Josué, the creative director of La Época, and I'm with my brother from another mother here.
Captain Salsa.
Absolutely.
It was a pleasure. And
thank you.
Thank you for our for room, for energy. Thank you, and thank you, Gosia.
Thank you, Gosia. Thank you so much.
And just will be pleasure to have more students in Energy and Salsa Kings Club. Just find Salsa Kings and Energy and go to us to Gdynia in Poland.
Absolutely. Remember laepocafilm.com or captainsalsa.eu. Dziękuję bardzo. Thank you so much. See you soon.